Russia's newest weapon is changing the war. Russia's Air Force is adapting. It hasn't been able to establish air superiority in Ukraine. It's running out of long-range missiles, but it's begun using a new devastating weapon. The UMPK guided bombs work like missiles. Their range is limited, but they're a lot more destructive. The UMPK is known as a glide bomb. It's essentially a bomb fitted with winglets. They may also have a guidance kit for added accuracy. This makes it possible to launch them from standoff ranges. The bombs don't fall down like free-falling bombs. They glide toward the target, flying low to evade air defenses. The UMPK has been in the news recently. A Russian fighter jet accidentally dropped two over Belgorod, Russia. One detonated, leaving a huge crater. The other didn't, burrowing under the ground. But the Ukrainians have known about them for months. The Russians have been using these cheap bombs in eastern Ukraine. Every single day, they release around 20 UMPKs. The simplest glide bomb is an overhauled Soviet Fab 500. However, there's a newer and scarier variant. The UPB 1500 was specifically designed as a glide bomb. The numbers refer to warheads in kilograms. So Fab 500 has a warhead of 11,000 pounds. The monstrous UPB delivers 1.5 metric tons of firepower. That's 3,300 pounds of explosive. A single strike like that obliterates a high-rise building. Most of the bombs have a range of 30 to 45 miles. They are released from 25 to 30 miles behind the front line. The jets turn back immediately after launching the bombs. This keeps them safe from Ukrainian air defenses. Ukraine doesn't have enough air defense capabilities to intercept the bombs. Most systems deployed on the front line are short-range. Longer-range missile systems are kept back to defend cities. The glide bombs don't register as well on the radar as the missiles. Radars don't always pick up objects flying at low altitude. The bomb's small size also makes them harder to spot. Russia is also adept at electronic warfare. The Russians jam Ukrainian radars for long enough to release the bombs. By the time the targets are detected, it's often too late. The air defenses literally have seconds to respond. Colonel Yuri Ignat of Ukraine's Air Defense Forces says it's a serious threat. He says the best solution would be F-16 jets. They have longer-range radars than Ukraine's Su-27s. In MiG-29s, they also carry more advanced air-to-air missiles.
Just one or two would be enough to deter them.
Colonel Ignat says,
The Russians would see that a couple of these things are in the air, and they would avoid approaching.
but donations of Western fighters are still off the table. The Russians have vast stockpiles of aerial bombs. A lot of them reportedly fail, but they often release them in salvos of 12 or more. Even one such bomb can wreak unimaginable havoc. Most of the strikes have been in Bakhmut and Avdiivka. They have reduced entire neighborhoods to rubble, and it only took them minutes